is the new feature in ES2020 and also the some cool feature on the JavaScript. Okay, so before starting the video, I'm going to tell you a good website, a best website I think, p8.dev. There is a whole information regarding the upcoming feature into the JavaScript. So you can go. I will provide the link into the description section. So you can go and free feel to explore more and play around with it. Okay, so that is the cool website. There are lots of things given and with a good explanation. I also learned from here, so you can also go through and learn so many things. So now back to the video. So first of all, I'm going to tell you about the global this. Okay, so I will just install it. Okay, and see that here is the window object. So you all are familiar who are working on the client side. Where is that? This is the global window object into the browser. Okay, if I will do the same thing on, if I will run on the Node.js. Okay, global, yeah, see that this is the object on the Node.js. This is a global object. See, this is global. So now ECMAScript do that, they make one object on the global this, and the same name is present on the Node.js now, and the same name is present on the client side. If you are working on the client side, so this global this is going to become a window, and if you are working on the Node.js, so this is the global object. So now I will tell you about, I have to change the link here. So now I'm going to tell you about private and public keyword. So where is private and public? Yeah, got it. Yeah, already showing the results and all. Yeah, so this is the class. Okay, and this is the private variable, whatever you have, the property of the class. Okay, so this is the private. We are defining the private variable or property by attaching the hash in front of the property name. Okay, and this is the public one. Okay, so this is the public property of the class. Just see that here I am just console logging the description.py. I use description because I define it into the static, so I can access without instantiating the class. So that's showing the pi value 3.14 into the here, and this get my name is a function, a method of this class. So I'm calling this, and this is showing the console of description.py, that is 3.14, and I'm also make a one method private. So this I am calling here, and I am calling the get my name, so it's giving me Utkarsh, that is the that I assign onto the my name Utkarsh. Okay, if I will just comment it out, and now I will run the private function, so it's give me syntax error, so I unable to access the private properties of the class outside of the class. Okay, so this is the new feature into the ES2020, and yes, ECMAScript introduced in the 2020 that you can now use private keyword into the private, make your property private, so no one can access outside. Okay, and now if I will try to access description, console.log, oh my god, description dot this my name, same error is coming, must be declared in an enclosing class, so I can't access the private variable, but yeah, I can access the public and another thing. Okay, so this is the private and public keyword or public properties into the JS. You can go and explore more about it. Okay, so now I will move towards the I have to change the now I'm going to tell you the most that I like, that is dynamic import. Yeah, find the object. This is the one object where I designed the DB uses ID name Utkarsh live, the best place to learn and explore. Okay, so here I this is unusable, I'm not using it anywhere, so don't worry. So here see that this is a constant variable modules. I define the name of the const, and here I imported, yeah, I just write the path, okay, of dot m.js. Here m.js nothing, it's a module js. So if you are removing this, so no worries. If you are defining your it's a module js, so it's a new things is come on to the ES2020. You can check out the website that I told before. So this is the, so here I am just storing the path into the module, and after that I import this path into the import whatever is that function. And now promise, yeah, so I just dot, then I can access this by, now I can able to access the whole feature of the modules inside the main.js into this file. And I will show you also the main.js file. This is the main.js file. There is, I define the two function and also exported the first function is the name and the second function is the default one. So I can access it wherever I want to use. So I used into the, where is the dynamic import here. So here, so now you can see the here the name is giving me, my name is Utkarsh, and that is defined on the main.js. My name is Utkarsh. Okay, see that, and I can easily access it. Default is also there. So this is the default function that I am calling there. This is the default function that you can see that this is the default function. Now you can use it. So this is, I thinking, uh, very cool feature of JavaScript. Now where we wanted to import, there is no need to import. Yeah, you can do static, that is a static import. We are using the React in another framework, or in very simple vanilla JavaScript, that is the static import. But this is a dynamic import. You can import your files where you wanted to use it, and I am thinking that you must go and just use this feature because that is too cool, I think. Okay, so this is the dynamic import. Now I'm going to tell you about array flat. This is also blow my mind when I see. And I forget one thing, that you can also do this, okay, by using ify. Oh, so by using ify you can also do, you can also import the module. Okay, so I'm just trying to, this is my name is Utkarsh, so this is also working by async await. Okay, so go and do lots of fun with it. So now we will move towards the flat and flat map. This is the new function of the array. I think you may be familiar about, but I don't know about it. So I just wanted to explain because I learned and I wanted to explore more. Okay. See, this is the file that I make, arrayflat.js. Okay. So here is a variable nested array. I define the array. Okay, and this is the whole array. This is a nested array. Here this is the first level, this is the id function. So basically flat and flat map, what is doing, the flat, if you are working on a client side and there are lots of API responses coming, okay, API responses coming in there. In the API response you are getting lot of nested array, okay, data with the lots of nested array. So how you are going to solve it, because there are lots of things going on and you can't iterate everything. Okay, if you are using the map function for each whatever is that, so if there is a lot of nested array, so what you will, you wanted to get the username or whatever you wanted to get it from those data. So I think this is very helpful for you and you can check out this. Okay, so what is doing nest flat, it just flattening your array. Okay, if you are, here is some value you have to define, that you know the level. This is the first level of the array. This is the no, this is the, you can say that 0 or whatever is that. This is the first level, this is the second level, okay, and this is the third level, this is the fourth level. There are 4 levels you can deep inside my, I created this nested array. Okay, so if you wanna to solve, so how you are going to solve with the loops, there's no any way. So the flat version is just flattening the array. If you are passing the, not passing anything, it's by default it's 1, so it will flat the array for 1. It goes one deeper in one level and it will flatten whatever the array you define inside of it. It's flat all those things. Okay, I'm not able to explain, but I will show you. This is the nested. Okay, and now I flatten, see here arrays that is defined onto the first level. See that here is a one array that I defined, this one. Okay, so this is coming onto the first level, so it's make a uh, single index of this. The consult and James all are, they it make a single entity. Okay, so if you pass 2, okay, I will passing 3, so now it will make it's a 3. They go first level, second, and this is the third. So now it flattening whole array. This you can see that it's flatten all these things in a correct manner, so you don't need to worry about it. This is all the nested one is changed into the values of that array, so now you can use it very easily. And there is one, if you are not know that the data is coming from the API and you don't know that how many nested array inside of that array, so you will pass the infinite what I'm writing infinity, so it will recursively flat all the arrays, all the nested array inside that array. Okay, so now see that let's do the same thing. Yeah, it's a 3. Whatever you want to do, just iterate it with your loops and do fun. Okay, so this is the array.flat. There is also one thing that I wanted to show, flat map. Okay, so flatman basically doing that, it will take your first index and create the same identical copy of this index. Okay, if you wanna to copy the data, okay, one by one, like one like this. If you wanna to do like this, 1, okay, 1 and 2, that's just so fun, man. 3 and 3. If you wanted to do this, you can very easily do it by map function also, but it's too little bit creepy on readability. Okay, so they make a flat map function, so you can do it by directly this. Okay, and now it will change. Yeah, see that 1 1 2 2, it's a copy of each and every index of value of array. Now it's copy of 1 1 2 2 3 3, so very easily you can do it. You can also achieve this by doing the map and all those things. I will show you that how you are going to do. So simple array dot map. Okay, so you know that item will come. Yeah, so after we're done x, oh sorry, item, yeah, so this will give me the array, and now I will call the flat method. Yeah, this will give me the same thing. Okay, see that give me same thing, but this is a little bit creepy and I can't able to read. It's not good at readability, so they make a simple function, flat map. You can do this type of stuff with this and playing around with it. Okay, so this is all about the flat and flat map, what I learned, I told you. And now I will explore what nullish and collision. What is nullish and collision operator? Okay, so that is also cool thing. So first I will go to the nullish and collision. I will, okay, yeah, I will comment out all the console log and this one also. Okay, so here what I do that here I make one object. This is the object db. Inside that object is a db object, and inside that db object there is a user, and inside of that this is a nested of object. Okay, in nested object you can say this nullish array. I give the name of it. This is also the array of objects. So now I'm going to, so where you can use, you know about the short circuiting method. Short circuiting method in the JavaScript, if you are checking for something and you don't want to go inside that function. If you got something that, yeah, I will not get inside that function, and you do not want to do the extra work, so we are doing the circuiting. We are returning from that function by checking the value and all those things. You heard about, I will tell you the, the short circuiting we are calling it. Like if you do this and so UTK, write my name. If I will do or username is not defined, it will return the Utkarsh because it's a truthy value. Okay, so this is the short circuiting property. You can say that we are using lot in React and all those things. Now it will say username is not defined. Okay, so it will work for the all falsy value, that is null and zero, falsy, empty string, undefined, all these things. Okay, so this is the sorting property first. This is the second one that we are using most. This will give you nothing because here is getting the falsy value, it will always falsy one here. So this is, so there is a new things to come into the nullish collision. We are calling the nullish collision. So what is doing, it will check for the nullish value like null and undefined. Okay, if there is any undefined or null, so it will return, it will go for something else. So I will show you it, like undefined is coming from database. If you do this is the message we wanted to show username not defined. So okay, so if I will run this, so what is going, you are going to see username not defined. It will not check the nullish value, like if 0 is coming, so it will show the 0 if anything, but it will strictly equal to the null and undefined. If I will pass the null, the same result you would get here. Okay, but if you passing like empty string, so it will give you empty string. Okay, so this is this nullish collision is only for the null value. If any nullish value is coming, so you can do. But I will also show you here that something special that you are going, that you love, that is optional chaining. Okay, we are doing the optional chaining by checking the, by exploring the nested object. There are lots of objects and you don't know anything about the object, what is inside the nested object. So how you are performing the things into the front end. Okay, so I will tell you that how you are going to do. So what I do, this is a object. Okay, nested object, nullish object. Okay, so I just called here. Okay, I will give you the simple solution of it. I will show you. Okay, nobody's console.log. I will not do, so you will not understand. So now I will nullish object. So this is the question mark dot. Okay, now I am inside the object. What is checking here? First it will checking that there is any this object. It will check for undefined. Okay, and it will check on all the nullish. It will basically check for the what are the value. Maybe it's not. Now I wanted to check the, if this have db, yeah. So now I will go for db, yeah. After that I go inside of that object db dot, what is that, I'm forgetting, user, yeah. Is there any db object? After that I'm checking that after db object, is there inside the db object there is a user object, yeah. After that I'm doing this and checking that is there any name. So yeah, so it give me undefined, there is no any name. See that here is undefined is giving me. So by doing this, it's handle lots of things, and by doing this you can easily check that what is present inside the object by go deeper and deeper inside the object. Okay, one thing you can also do that if you don't want to, if anything coming if undefined is coming to the API response, so you can show any message to the user, a username not defined, a user is username not found. Okay, now it will show you the username not found. And this is so cool feature, and you can do lots of things with it. It will go inside deeper into the uh, object, and you can easily access the value by the object. Otherwise, this is a very uh, this is very unreadable. If I will do into this simply, so I will do like this: db have. So I will go db dot user. Okay, in this type I'm doing this. So in this type we are doing, so it's become not more readable, and I have to write lots of uh, junky code. So this is a very cool. So small, you can do lot of things with it by checking this. Okay, so something here. Yeah, so here this is a nullish array. I am iterating with this array. Okay, this is the object. I have id, username, age, Utkarsh, username, James, and the third object have undefined. So see the magic of things here. I am using here the nullish, nullish collision method and collision operator here, and I am also using it optional chaining. So you can combine both the things, both the new things into the one thing and make a powerful weapon. Okay, so now what I did, that this one I am iterating the array, I am getting the object by nullish I0 I1. It will check that there is any array with the object or not. After checking that, it will check there is a username or not. If the username is present, so it will give you the username, and if the username is not present, then it will give username is not defined. Okay, so see that user is not found, so I am going to comment the first one, otherwise you are going to confuse. Okay, so I will iterate it. Now see that Utkarsh is coming, James is coming, user is not defined because here is an undefined. And I told you before that the nullish operation is only for the nullish value. So nullish values are null and undefined. So this is very handy for working with front-end side, and I am very thankful to the community that they are providing such an awesome feature, so we can do lots of work. So now you can also use this into the this structuring in JavaScript. So what I do, that I am just accessing the third object of the nullish array. Okay, this is the index of nullish 012. So I am accessing this object. Okay, this object, I am accessing this object there, and username is undefined. Okay, so what I did, that so there is a one option that you can also, by using the brackets, you can square bracket, you can also pass the dynamic value inside of that bracket and access the properties of the object. Okay, so I just get the third object of the array, and I'm just checking the there is any username. If username undefined, then there is the username undefined. So what I did here, that yeah, I'm using restructuring here. So I give it a default value founder.db. If I will not get the link here, I am not getting the link. Yeah, I am not getting the username, so it will return the empty object, because here it's getting the undefined. It will return the empty object, and I will show here the finder.db. So I will console log the finder, so it will give me the finder.db. Okay, see that it's a finder.db. So this is all about nullish and collision of operation in the ES2020. This is the new feature, you can check out and play around with it. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you about promises all settled. You know about the promises. Okay, the resolve, reject. So there is some useful method like combinators, promise combinators like all, raise, set, all setter. This is a new one coming to the ES2020, and or there are lots of fun. So now I will go to the promise all settled. Yeah, so I calling here. So what I did here, I have to change what I did in this file, that I define the one variable with the promises. The name is promise, and I took the array, and in the array I fetching the three links. Okay, by to do one, by to do's, and one is fake one that I did, that I will wanted to show something. Okay, what it's going to do all settled. So I'm just using the if immediately in local function, it will invoke automatically, and I'm using the async await so for handling the promises. So now what is doing the promise dot all settle when I'm calling all settle. So this all fetch API going to fetch okay data. If it will return the result after the completion of all the fetch requests, all the API requests. When all the API requests are fetched, even the response is resolved or rejected, not matter, but it will run when all the API are settled, and then it will show you the result. Okay, I will just console logging it, see that here the error are also coming that this is not defined, and two are fulfilled, the first and the second one are fulfilled, and the third one is rejected. So whatever is the result, if you working on a website and you are calling 3 API, okay, so there you are, whenever you are calling the 3 API, so you are showing the loader. Okay, so if all, and you wanted that when all the data will fetch, then I will show the response. If all the data after running these all, when the all settled, no matter whatever the result, maybe it's rejected or fulfilled, then it will run. Okay, so after running all the fetch API or whatever is that, it will remove the loader. So this is very handy, I think, and you can play around with it. I not play so much, so I am also going to play, so you can also. So this is all about the ES2020, and there are lots of feature, and you can go and do lots of research with it. And thank you for watching the video, and if you like the video, so please thumbs up, and please subscribe my channel and share the video.